Isolation Nation, I'm hungry. We are a few days into this diet, and even though I completely messed up and had ice cream at least once already and a shake from Fat Burger when I tried to have an Impossible Burger and be healthy and failed miserably, I'm still very hungry. I'm mostly just drinking water, no snacks today during the show, and this sucks. And I've also been on time for sound check for like 4 shows in a row, and that's super boring. I don't know who I am anymore. This is the Social Distancing Social Club. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Ben Glebe. I'd like to introduce you now to leg 204 of the quarantine. Please give your warmest welcome to the already emaciated Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I recommend, Ben, if you're hungry, you need a distraction. I recommend a little bit of reading.
Here we go again. Jay Leno's headlines. What?
How did you get the
fuck?
Oh my god!
How'd you get my Stephen Tabor book?
I gotta say, it's weird to say, but look, son of a bitch, it is rooms. Anyway, if you want to support the show, do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. Throw us some Facebook stars. You can still do that stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, if you have a Stephen Tabor book, I will lose my fucking mind. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
What's up, everybody? Well, now I know that the rip in the Stephen Tabor book was so you, as a magic trick, you would know it was the same book. I didn't realize that was going to be happening. So that's
because it's impossible to tear 2 books.
Well, not in the same exact way, and then write in your handwriting rooms. I'm just saying
true.
That looked like a magic trick. That looked like an actual magic trick. And Ben, you look actually surprised that somehow Steve got that out of your house. Did he sneak over?
I don't know how that happened. I can tell you this. Is this your card?
Queen Rachel's here today. Queen, how you doing?
Queen.
I'm just trying to stay warm in LA because I don't know if you guys have seen all the fake news about the weather out here, but it's all bullshit.
The taco mug? I love it.
Is it Taco Mug Tuesdays?
Taco Mug Tuesday. I love it. Wait, Ben did mention the weight loss challenge, and we have 22 participants doing the weight loss challenge. I want to lose a total of 310 pounds. So I'll give the list real quick. It's just me and Glebe, and then Marissa, Heather O'Connor, Katrine Smith, Renee Hutch, Ashley Hetherington, Matt Harmon, Gus Walsh, Jen Winklepleck, Jason Wooten, 5'4", Rosso, Ron Gold, Cassie Nolan, Andrea Gordon, Frank Notaro, Shelley, Shiza, Megan Bagley, Lita, and Dharma Bum Travels. Those 22 people are going to try to lose 310 pounds. Ben, have you lost any weight yet?
First of all, you also forgot Carmel.
I forgot about Carmel. I'll put her on there. How much she losing? 10?
Because look, as a boyfriend, you can never encourage your girlfriend to lose weight, but when she signs up for a weight loss challenge, you definitely want to keep her on the list. You know what I mean?
I'll make sure she's on the list. Have you lost any weight, Ben?
I don't know. I wanted to weigh in this morning, but then I had breakfast first, and you can't ever weigh after you eat food. So I don't know. I had those 2 setbacks, but I've been eating very healthily other than that. You're at 247. I feel like
I've lost 11 pounds since Friday, so I'm doing well. But I'm also a fat guy. When you guys are skinny, there's not much to lose. And I want to stress to people that are freaked out by that, these are new pounds. These haven't been here that long. New pounds are easy to get rid of. Once we get to pound 218, 217, those have been around 5-6 years. Those motherfuckers aren't going anywhere.
That is also how Bowers looks at marriages.
Nice job, Howard.
Yeah, so we're down, but again, hungry. That's the point. People are always like, "What'd you cut out?" I'm like, "Food. I just don't eat. I eat once a day for half an hour, and then we intermittent fast, and then we don't eat carbs. So that's what we're doing. So,
but that's not at all sustainable. You're just gonna gain it all right back, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's the point. I lose it. I lose 50 pounds. I gain it slowly back over 5 months, and then I lose it in a month, and then it's just how I do it. But, I diet 2 months a year, and the other 10 I fucking lose my mind.
I do this really weird thing where I don't gain it or lose it. It's a little faster.
Yeah, there are things called genetics and people that are skinny ultimately, and fuck you, but whatever. Some of us that are fat, it's a struggle, and we have to struggle every goddamn day with our fucking weight, and we don't brag to people about our big dicks and our smell bellies, and fuck off is all I'm saying.
Hey, I would take that if you also couldn't go out in the sun. So we all have our issues.
True.
Oh, by the way, you don't see me making fun of you for not being out at the pool. I'm not like, haha, I just go to the pool and tan like a normal person.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
say that.
You've never made fun of me for not tanning? Okay, I'm just... Roll the clip, everybody. Roll the clip. Taylor?
There is nobody to roll the clip, and also they don't live above you. I don't know what.
Taylor is always above us. You didn't know that? He's right above us.
Okay. And also, there is something.
Don't make me call HR. You can't poke Taylor like that. That's inappropriate.
It's called consent. He had it.
I don't like any of that.
Also, there is something called genetics that definitely does help with keeping the pounds off, or the way I take the pounds off is something called Dianetics. And the love of L. Ron Hubbard, I'm going to get clearer and clearer until I weigh nothing, and that's the goal.
And Steve is already clear, so he's clear normally. So I get what you're doing. So,
I told you it was coming.
I know I make fun of it. I'm sorry. And I will say this, by the way, for anybody who's, look, this is stupid, and what I'm doing is dumb, and don't do it this way. I've ruined my metabolism, my body over the last 30 years doing this. I do not suggest this. Like, Leedy was like, I want to lose 10 pounds. I'm like, do not restrict your diet. I told Chrissy when I met her, just stay the same weight you are now. You'll be fine. Don't starve yourself to lose 6 pounds. You'll gain 10 pounds back. I did that 100 times. That's why I weigh what I weigh. But at this point, I'm in the loop, and I can't get out of it. So there you go.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Bowers actually heard someone say the word diet, and he just didn't let someone finish the word. And so that's...
I didn't get that. What?
I was saying you're killing yourself by doing it this way.
Oh, yeah. But that's the goal, too. I don't want to live forever. People are like, this isn't healthy. I'm like, yeah, I don't care about health. What, do I want to be 70? That seems terrible. But I want to be skinny when I'm 47. That's all I care about.
Have you seen modern-day 70-year-olds? Have you seen Jane Fonda, Susan Sarandon, Sally Field?
Really already hot rich ones do pretty good. Have you been to a Golden Corral, Ben, before the pandemic? 70-year-olds look like shit.
Listen, I have been to a Golden Corral or two on the road after a late night show, drunk and probably a little stoned. And I gotta be honest with you, some of those look pretty good too. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because you're drunk. I get it, but I'm just saying. Yes, but Jane Fonda was hot when she was 50. I mean, of course she's gonna be hot when she's 80 or whatever. I'm saying the rest of us. You know, I don't need to be 70, so I don't care about health is my point. Anyway, we had a fun overnight game. I say there's no segues. What are we going to do? How do we get away from this? Like, we got to keep this moving, right?
So depressing. Okay, sorry. Okay.
I don't want to live forever. I'm going to die soon. Anybody got an overnight game?
I want to die soon. I want to die in 18 years. I want to die at 65. I'm not crazy.
18 years?
Yeah, that'll be perfect, dude. I got about 18 years left of this, and then I'll be fucking... Yeah,
this show will still be going, and the ratings for that last episode will be incredible.
Yeah, I can't believe Bowers. I can't believe you died just before the end of the pandemic. That's ridiculous.
It'll be like the last episode of MASH, and Ben will just smother me on a bus. Anyway.
Oh my God. God damn.
Remember, it was a chicken that turned out to be a baby. Anyway, the overnight game was SDSC 2020 Olympics. So what have we learned during the pandemic we used for the Olympics? Diana Gonzalez had wrestling with your existential dread, which I thought was funny. She also had cycling through all of your emotions on the days there is no SDSC, which I thought was sweet. And Renee had dirty dishes discus. Don't wash them, just chuck them. And powerlifting the garbage cans full of takeaway containers and empty beer bottles, which, you know, we've all had that happen a couple times except for Steve. Anyway, so...
yeah, I don't get that much takeout. I see what the joke is.
And you don't drink. So what's today's game, Steve? I think it's going to be a fun one.
You explained your joke to me. Okay, or my joke to me. Anyway, all right. Today's game, in honor of the brilliant people who had a gender reveal party for their baby that then set California on fire. You fucking idiots. I have never, ever, anytime anyone's ever told me the gender that their baby's gonna be, I've never been like, but can you show me with balloons or powder or something? You fucking, why do people do this? You fucking idiot. Anyway, so the game, it's a really good game. So the game is Baby a Movie. Just like we took a movie and made it old, now we're gonna take the title of a movie and make it about babies. So something like Bonnie and Clyde. What was the other one I wrote down?
Nap Hard.
What?
Nap Hard would be a good one.
Yeah, Nap Hard. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Crib. However you want to do it, just make a movie somehow about babies in the title. And the way you do it, you can comment on any of our streams if you want to. Or if you'd like to actually potentially win the prize and get your entry read off at the end of the show, what you can do is you can send it in with a tip of at least $5 to our Venmo, our PayPal, or our Super Chat, and then you'll enter the game. That's how it works.
Sounds awesome. It's gonna be a fun game. Ben, is there anybody you'd like to introduce?
It's going to be a really fun game, Powers. I think you're right about that.
I agree.
I've got some generals.
Oh, all right. Let's.
So we had this came in on,
I like that we're doing different songs every single time. Though with Bowers'
song,
intro,
but like weird, shitty, fake versions of it. I've got to be honest with you. It's not the right time.
with Bowers' intro, can anyone hum taps? Like, should we do that one?
Yeah, I got 18 years till I'm dying. Calm down.
All right, Rachel, what do we got?
all right, so we had a tip come in on Sunday night. So Laura tipped the show $50 and said, "Hey SDSC, it's Little Sita, and I want to apologize for Saturday. I never learned the computer, as when I worked as 2 secretaries. I had bloody holed up over my 60th. My only kid had a baby, and my screen had a large pic with about 6 to 8 boxes of people on top, so I thought that this is all the people that were on there. Was I surprised when I touched the button? I was wrong in the number of attendants, many other things, but I had an absolutely fabulous time."
Excellent. Thank you so much. We have no idea what that means. We appreciate you, though.
That was awesome. All right, we also had.
That was just. Wait, was that from my mother? Who commented that?
I think someone came to one of the shows and didn't realize they could see everybody. I don't know. But
No, I know. I'm just playing around.
I'm trying to
with
get through it, but yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, it's
but
hilarious.
probably was your mom. She didn't say, "I'm glad you smoked pot, Steve," at the end, so we know it wasn't her because that's her sign off now.
That is a rare exception to my mother's philosophy. That was a very rare exception.
If you're in the video front row, please turn your cameras on and join us, my friends. It's great to have you here with us. A big warm welcome to Tam Brown, Poseidon for Biden, on account of all of the drowned Trump votes the other day. We've got M joining us. Hello. We've got Leedy Corbin, Art for My Heroes, who might be drawing things all episode long. We will check back in at the end. We have got Jeremy Day, the Punisher, is with us, a rare in-person punrance.
Punperance? Is it a punperance, Ben? Is that what you're saying?
The pun appearance move, and Frankie Angles Nataro is with us. So exciting, almost barely in frame this time. And Chris Ring LaBelle, can you hear it? No one knows. Chris LaBelle, everybody. Thank you all for being with us. Welcome to the show. Oh,
Brian
that's it. Oh,
Hey,
Brian
Brian
Slivka's here. Brian
he's here as
Slivka
well.
popped up high somehow. Hello, Brian. Great to see you as well. Is that the hallway from The Shining?
Nice.
Fantastic.
I like it. We also have 2 amazing comics as always. We have Caleb Synan back. Caleb, how you doing, buddy?
You know me, just living life. Got a new hat, and it's pretty good.
Awesome. We're, great. We're happy you're here. We also, first timer, Jill Maragos is here. Jill, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, we're
Hi,
excited.
Jill.
Oh, you started my video. Hi. I don't think I'm doing as well as I thought it was but I'm doing great. I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee. So it's great to be kind of back around Californians.
You live in California normally?
I used to. I lived in LA for a while and then Northern California, but out here now. It's cheap. I can say that.
Then you were like, you know what? Now the pandemic's happened. I want to move to a place where people don't seem to believe in it.
They don't. Where everybody wears their mask like it's a mustache. It's very weird.
That might just be a mustache. I don't know if you know. That might just be a mustache.
It might be. It's a bit, those fancy masks now that make it look like a mouth. We had contractors come today, and they're like, "You don't need a mask. We have some on," and they were just barely over their mouths. We're like, "No, we're gonna go ahead with the masks. Let's do that."
Yeah, we're gonna go in a mask and also in the other room and close the door and then maybe climb out the window. How about we do that?
Right. We don't want to catch COVID or racism, so we're gonna just go ahead and.
Yeah, that they're both contagious.
Yeah.
I know.
Gotta be careful.
I'm feeling them both.
Okay, Caleb, are you in California or are you in Georgia?
Yeah, I figured this is the time to be in California. I think my career is about to take off. If I book a role, I'm gonna burn down my apartment building in the color of red. So we'll know.
Nice.
I
Rachel,
do,
anything else?
like that you wrapped yourself in that wallpaper, though. It's pretty cool.
Well, if I want to feel like I'm in a place that's not here, and this is as good as I can do.
You know what I find interesting? So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like, in LA, if people aren't from LA, right now all the restaurants you can't eat inside anywhere, right? You just all patio or outside. And most restaurants have a little patio, whatever. One restaurant here has gone all in. They put all their tables outside with a little makeshift tent, and you know who it is? Denny's. Denny's is like, fuck it, you can't stop us. We got every table's in the parking lot. They got a fucking cover over in the valley. It was 118 degrees yesterday. There were people at noon eating Denny's outside under a tent. I'm like, Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
Denny's was like, do you see the sign? It says 24 hours, motherfucker. We're not stopping.
No, they're not giving up. They're like, fuck you, we're Denny's, we're making through. I'm like, well, all right, Denny's, I respect your fucking game.
In fairness, normally Denny's doesn't even have air conditioning. So it's...
That's true. It's not much different,
But
If
about as
anything,
many
now you're not
bugs.
sitting next to the grill, so it's better.
What's that, Jill?
I said about as many bugs in there too, so it works out.
That's right,
How
less bugs
badly
outside.
does somebody want to avoid just cooking themselves an egg?
Absolutely not.
I think part of it is like if you're on crack, maybe you already are hot all the time anyway. I don't know how it works. I've never actually.
Have I talked about the Italian restaurant near me that has the tables in the parking lot? Have I talked about this on the show yet?
I don't think so.
There's an Italian restaurant on my corner that charges $30 for terrible pasta, and they have a bunch of tables that they put in the parking lot that are like a foot apart. Like, if there wasn't a pandemic, I would be like, this is a little close to this other table. Like, they're way too close. And I just want to know, I'm like, if anyone can afford to pay that much for that shitty food, you have a place where you can eat at home also. No one with 6 roommates is spending $30 for garbage gnocchi. Like, no, it is. It makes no fucking sense to me that someone's like, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to do it this way. You know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to do it with spaghetti and meatballs that someone who's never made food has made. That's what I'm going to do.
It's also
And
like
our new
real-
sponsor is Mazzelli's Italian Restaurant. Here at Mazzelli's, Steve Hofstetter fucking hates us.
We want to eat bad pasta in the heat? Come down to Mazzelli's.
right. Spaghetti and
lot pasta.
meatballs, 120 degrees. Like, come on.
What's nice is they actually don't even have to cook it. They just bring it raw to your table, put it down. Oh, it's not even ready. So-
Yeah, there you go.
I also heard about a strip club around the corner that also brings it raw to your table, and I don't know exactly what that even means. But
By the way,
You know, I've been there twice this week, Ben, and it's not all you think it's going to be. Like they advertise it like the. Why'd you do my
Bowers, do you
video?
think that Denny's is just doing the "it's so hot you can cook an egg" experiment?
Maybe they're doing that. Maybe. This is your brain on drugs, probably. Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't imagine going to Denny's on purpose. Like, it's usually you're just hammered nearby one. It's like, but to make the effort to go outside, like, what do you think? Like, what are these people
That's
doing?
what I'm saying. That's my point. I don't know who's going there on purpose. Yeah, and again, during the day, like at 4 a.m., sure, there's going to be some vagrants out there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
At noon? I mean, come on.
But at night, you can actually have the moons over my hammy. Benefit.
Boom.
and
sorry.
and also
I just want to
Oh, that was
apologize.
great. That was, by the way, that fit this show perfectly, Jill. You killed it.
Okay, good.
That is the
I'm
perfect
catching
joke for
up.
this show. This is that show. The Punisher just wet his pants a little bit. He loved that so
yeah.
much.
I like the idea that you go there and just be like, I'd like the hammy, please. They're like, oh, the moon's over my hammy. No, just the hammy.
Just the hammy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Covered.
Give me a plate of hammy, please.
Just give me the hammy.
And if you thought it was embarrassing to order the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity breakfast before, now the whole community can hear. Yeah.
Exactly. Rachel, we got any tips to catch up on before we get to our first set?
Exactly.
A couple more. We had Thomas Kenny tip the show $20 and said, "Long-time viewer, first-time tipper. Thanks for being a source of joy in my day. Appreciate everything you guys do to bring a little bit of happiness into this shit-tastic world."
Well,
Awesome.
and Tommy,
Thanks,
if I could just say, what fucking took you so long? Because, like, really. No, Tommy, thank you very much.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
it.
And we also had Tam tipped the show $10. And shout out to Ben for his stellar tech support of Twitter and Zoom users during his show and the VIP session after.
Yes. After my Off the Top show the other day in my VIP session, I had several people that just were older and wanted my help on how to operate stuff.
That was the whole VIP. They paid $10 to go. Now on Zoom, how do I suppress a consistent noise? Like, well,
Now, it's called Zoom, but it's not going any faster. I don't understand.
I explained how Twitter works. That was pretty incredible. It was pretty fun.
When's your next show, Ben? Do you want to plug that?
Do you have a mug?
This Sunday, my game show, where I will also be explaining how you operate a router and then reset it right before a show.
Now, you can also, to go back a second, you can tell that Steve is really, really jonesing for the road because he hasn't yelled at a heckler for a while because somebody tipped nicely and he yelled at him. He's just jonesing to scream at somebody.
Bowers, you give the people what they want. Okay?
I love you. Fuck you with your love. Okay. There we go.
It's memorable. You think it's memorable if I just go, oh, thank you? Like, no.
No, yeah, that he shit on me. No, I get it. I get
Now
what
we
you
got
guys.
he's got a whole clip he can show his friends. It's great. It's a whole thing.
That's actually Steve's next album title, Fuck You With Your Love.
I just want to see the new SmackDown of I don't come to your work Zoom and get in the chat, and it's it takes so long to get to dick out of the mouth.
I don't log on and sit in your work waiting room and then wait for a corporate person to talk for a while and figure out the mic is muted first and then the video is leaning too close in your mouth. I'm done, Taylor. You can go to somebody else.
Yeah. Also,
Rachel,
what's incredible now, though, is that, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we all do the same exact process now for our work, whether it's a comedian on Zoom or any job. So literally we could say to somebody now, I don't come to your work, and log on and then try to say stuff to other people and make sure that the gallery is not bored. It's like we have the exact same jobs now, no matter what we do.
I've been muting people in real life recently. It's fun. You just say mute, and since they've been on Zoom enough, they're like, and they try to hit the button. It's
All right, just a couple more. Yep, Renee Hutchison tipped the show and said, for the look on Ben's face when Steve blew his Steven Tabor loving mind.
How did you do that?
I don't know. Maybe you're not the only one who knows about a very special vessel.
Jesus, it's a very special vessel. That's the thing.
By the way, there's a part that says, we would like to say there is no smoking aboard our vessel, but we realize this is unrealistic. Smoking is permitted on deck only. I love that they're just like, fuck, people are going to burn things.
That's why I loved Steven Tabor's brutal realism. He knows the world.
I also enjoy that when you read us this book, you were doing it as if it was a history of Steven Tabor. These are the rules for coming aboard the Steven Tabor. This is the for the ship.
I guess the insert must have fallen out when you stole that from my house.
Steal it from your house? I bought it on the internet.
yeah, exactly.
And how did it get that exact tear and
Good,
my generic square handwriting? How did it get that?
Because I watched the clip and I did what I could to make it exactly the same.
Why is my thing missing from my office?
Because
Carmel sold it.
Oh, I forgot. Actually, we figured out a penalty for Ben if he loses. If Ben does not lose 10 pounds in the weight loss challenge, he has to have a yard sale and sell his shit in the yard.
Ooh.
Which to me, that's like meat and a vegetable. I think it's about equal. It's about...
Yeah. I think even better. Look at Steve. Oh my God.
See what I mean? Like that's a
Should I
good
do
penalty,
yard
right,
sale,
Steve?
or should I sell several items from the show on the show, so people can actually?
No, yard
Oh,
sale.
that'd be
So
such a
random...
good business plan, Ben. And then you can, bid on it.
No, Ben, I'm saying random people in your yard. So there's people in your yard. It's just a whole problem with everything.
I hate
It's not
it.
just
I
selling
hate
the stuff. You'd hate all of it. Which
I'm in.
Lose
I'm
the
in.
weight. You don't
I
have to
need the
worry about it.
motivation. I am in. I'm going to lose those 10 pounds for sure now before the month is over. You hear that, Carmel?
I like
Alright,
the
a couple
idea
more
that his punishment is something that could really help his life.
Well, I also made it something I could come to, since I'm not allowed in his house. I can still go to the yard sale. If I want. So that's cool.
Okay, I don't know why you're coming to the thought of me having a garage sale, but okay.
Yard
I
sale.
think it's because he knows you probably have 8 jackets he'd want.
Luckily, I still have this photo, by the way, so at least the booklet is with me in some form.
Jesus Christ.
All right, a couple more.
Cool.
So we had Thomas Kenny tip the show 10 more bucks and said, for the show, Steve guilted me. Here's more money, you convincing bastard.
So it worked. Okay, Steve, here's the problem. Every time you're rewarded for being a dick, it doesn't help.
This is why Ben's late and it's why I'm a dick. Things worked out
Yes.
whenever he was late.
Yeah. And why I'm fat. Every time.
Tommy, you're enabling me.
You're gonna end up president someday.
Oh yeah.
That was to me, not to Ben.
Oh, how much of a fuck you would it be to Ben if you became president, Steve? Oh my God.
I would be
All right,
actually,
fine, I'll do it. It's worth it for the bit.
I would be quite happy because Steve would be a great president, and I just want what's best for the country.
Oh yeah, you totally won't be president then.
No, by the way, this is Ben learning the lesson that we learned a couple episodes ago, which is the only way to stop me is to be nice to me, and I don't know how to deal with that.
That's true. You are very handsome.
No,
Rachel, what else we got?
seriously, I would much rather Steve was president than me. I was just trying to help out. Steve would be better at it, much more organized. Or, he'd actually make a better press secretary. Wait, I take that back.
All right, we also had Davy Jones tip the show 5 pounds. To everyone but Bowers, you need to lose pounds.
I get none of the pounds. I appreciate that.
I don't. Lee Bunster, $5. Steve can't win for heckling. And then Steve Gorak, it's pronounced like O'Rourke, almost like fork, but it's worth $2 to hear what happened.
So after the pronunciation guide, how did you pronounce the name?
Gorak.
No, it's
Grork. Grork.
Quark.
Mouthful. Grork.
He specifically told you how to pronounce it, and you fucked it up twice. So great.
And then last one, Matthew Plum the show and said, I read a Business Insider article yesterday. The author went to a Golden Corral in Iowa, and aside from a few ignored signs, everything was exactly the same. There was one table next to them for social distancing, but then it got so busy that they say a table, like 8 people sat there.
Oh my God. And they're like, yeah, can we just sit someone on your lap? It's getting kind of busy.
The thing I like about Golden Corral is whenever I go, I'm the skinniest person there, and that's the only place in the world where that happens. So I'm excited.
I do the same thing with Walmart. If I'm ever having like a bad day, you just go to Walmart. You're like, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buy clothes at Walmart. That might feel good about yourself. I'm a medium at Walmart. It fucking feels awesome.
You go to Walmart and it's easier to predict people's futures there? Why? Because you just tell them you're going nowhere. Is that how you have a medium? Medium
yes, I'm
skills?
a medium at Walmart. Yes. All your relatives had diabetes and they're dead. Okay.
You like that fun, Punisher?
I actually was on that show show. I forget, it's like Celebrity Medium or whatever it is.
Sure.
They came to the Laugh Factory and the kid was there and I was talking to him and he said he was 16 and I was like, you're a teen medium? And he goes, yeah. And I go, huh, I'm an adult large. And a lot of people did not enjoy that.
Also, that's exactly what happened when Steve was asked asked in Hollywood what size celebrity he is.
What?
Or what kind? No. It's what kind of celebrity he is. He's an adult large.
No, he was a medium.
Adult star large? No? Okay.
There was something about, I
All right.
forgot what the joke
Yeah,
was.
You guys figure this joke out while you do
Ben, I have an idea.
Tom, please save
Let's
us.
get to Caleb.
Ben, I have an idea. Why don't we get to a comic with prepared jokes and we'll quit trying to fucking do this?
Yeah. Can you guys workshop this joke though while Caleb's on?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to try to laugh at his. I'm going to pay attention and laugh at Caleb. I don't need to work this out. But hey, coming up next. Returning champion. He's was one of our first guests. We fucking love this guy. Martin McGrant, our winner. Give it for Caleb Synan, everybody. Caleb Synan.
Hey, what's happening? I'm a winner, and I look it. But anyway, so I just got some new jokes that I'm pretty proud of. And my first one is, you know how comedy. I'll just launch into the first one without a warning. So I'm a husky child, small, and all my jokes have to do with sizes. No, I can't believe I've already got stuff. So I'm excited. I'm back in LA, the worst place in the world. It's not that bad. I was just at my parents for 2 weeks. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I believe. Remember when people were like, perspective during COVID, love and priority? I fell for all that shit. And I was like, maybe I love my parents. So I went there and tested that out. And you know what I do? I love the memory of them. I don't need to get to know them twice. Needed to remember them in the 90s and then they die. But I went for round 2, and it's a big mistake. Their house is the hottest thing on. They keep their house at 106 degrees all day, every day. It was so hot. I was sweating all day. I took a shit and slid off the toilet. I was sweating. Not supposed to wipe the back of your knees when you're done. I was doing. So I'm glad to be back here where it gets like don't die. So I'm a straight white guy, and no one believes all three ever. But they're all true. Depending on which state I'm performing in, they go, "Oh, one of them's a lie," and I'll ask him after the show. So it's been going good so far. But one thing I've noticed about race that I think is pretty true is no matter what race you are, you're more that race when you're wearing a vest. And I don't know how to explain it, but picture a white guy in your head, and now put a vest on him. He's even whiter. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Works for every race. Do a few in your own mind and laugh however you feel appropriate. By the way, it could be any vest. It could be a denim vest. It could be a nice vest. It could be a bulletproof vest if you're racist. But look, I'm just saying, it really accentuates what you have, and I like to celebrate cultures. So I don't like to get political, and this isn't really political, but I've noticed that the Democrats and Republicans, the way they campaign is like sexting. And Republicans campaign like you're sexting somebody you just met, where it's like, it's going to be good, we're going to fuck on the moon, like a lot of shit it's not going to. It's like, I'm going to throw you against the wall on Mars. It's like, that sounds great. And Democrats sext like they've been married 40 years, where they're like, you want to? Or not, because I have work. And remember how it was last time? More of that, if that's your bag. Not exciting, but it's like, this is what we got, and I don't. So, people are getting canceled left and right. It's happening all over the place, and that's been. If we're gonna cancel someone, can we cancel Copper Tone sunscreen? Because I don't know if you looked at their logo in 100 years, but it's been child porn for a while, and I don't know why people won't bring it up. But and it's not just your meat and potatoes classic child porn. There's a dog in it for some reason. People are just like, throw in another crime. Why not? And people are just like, you know what? That reminds me of the 50s. I'm like, it shouldn't. That's not good. You don't need nostalgia for that. Let's change it to anything else. Another thing that's fun is, I don't know if you had this at your high school or middle school, but we had a thing at ours called pantsing. And it was just a fun little game you would play in gym class, where you'd go up to one of your friends and pull their pants down in front of everybody. And it was just a fun little assault to start your day with. And it was just fun. I could meet 83 guys at my high school. I didn't think about that till lockdown, but I was just like, whoa! And it happened to me one time. I was in gym. My buddy Blake came up to me, pulled my pants down, and everybody laughed. The teacher saw it, the gym teacher. He blew the whistle. He was like, Caleb, hey, now you pull his pants down, because that's how Georgia solves a problem. So got to pull his pants back down. And that's a bad teacher. It's not a good teacher. So he got caught. The superintendent found out about it. He came down to our high school and went to his office and pulled my gym teacher's pants down, because it never We have pants-based punishments in my town. So I got one last one, and it's an inspirational one. One of my friends, Drew, just finally came out of the closet. We're all very happy for him. He's happier, and that's my message to you. If you want to come out, come out. It makes everybody happier, and you don't have to pretend anymore. We don't have to pretend anymore. It's great. And I remember the last time when we were all just like, this is more acting than I can do. We're at a party. It's just dudes hanging out, beer pong, fun, darts, all the fun dude shit. And my buddy Drew, there's a lull, and he goes, boy, I wish I was fucking my girlfriend right now. And we're like, that's not what we say. I appreciate that you're trying, but that's not how it goes. Please. So we're all a lot happier now. Love you, Drew. And that's my set, everybody. I love you. Thank you so much.
Caleb Synan, everybody. Woo!
I just want to remind you, Caleb, a pantsing for a pantsing leaves the entire world naked.
Hey, not bad.
And then it looks like this.
No. It's so bad. It's so bad. How is that allowed on a shelf anywhere?
And that, honestly, that's the cleaner version of it too. There's a worse version where you see butt. You see butt in it usually.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is the modern updated one where she's only topless.
Oh my god.
Let's put a shirt on her from our merch store. Anyway, so the tip jar is open. If you want to tip, top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course you can super chat on the YouTube. Nice set as always, Caleb.
Oh, thanks so much. It's my favorite Zoom.
Yeah, I love it. I love when somebody comes out that you clearly knew was gay their whole life. It's like, yeah. No shit. A girlfriend of mine one time, she came and she's like, I got something to tell you, I'm gay. I'm like, yeah, of course. She's like, you knew? I'm like, dude, you're here to fix my sink. Yes, I knew. What are you talking about? I call you when shit breaks. It's not like a fucking...
Right, it's like you don't want to out anybody, but it's also like I'm not a great actor. I don't know how to keep doing it. I'm just like, all right, like it's just hard. Please help me out here.
Rachel, what do we got coming in?
Yeah, so we had Tam tip Caleb $5 and said, I so related to sliding off the toilet and wiping the backs of your knees. It gets flat up in Texas with no AC.
Oh boy, miserable, miserable.
By the way, I also want to add really quick, Caleb, with your vest joke. Caleb has toured with me and knows full well that I used to wear vests for like a 5 years.
But in a vest, you look more like Steve. You're more
Yes.
Steve in a vest than not. I get that. I get what he's saying. It's not about race. It's about yourself. It's about your personality. Yeah, in a vest, you're more Steve.
That joke is so fucking good. Like, I just am picturing every race in a vest, and I'm like, yep, that's the guy that, like, they would choose him to represent the race at a conference.
It just does. Bow tie. I mean, anything. Whatever you do in your mind, it just works. I don't know why. And
it's so funny. It's so funny. Maybe it's just like I don't know what it is. Why do you think it is?
I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, I'm gonna get a few vests and try it out myself, figure out who I am. But I don't know.
Curious, but I also don't recommend we posit theories as to why.
No. We put it on them. They'll decide in their mind. But I just give you the idea. You do whatever with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna posit any theories, but let me just say, okay, you know the cops, right? So here's my theory.
It's true. A cop looks more like a cop in a vest. Fucking true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm invested in this theory. Rachel, what else?
We also had Dana tip Caleb $5 and said, hey, Caleb, obviously an early member of the No Pants Club.
Oh, yeah. I'm not wearing them now, but that's just because I'm method.
The pasta hat, Caleb.
Yes.
You pointed to it at the end of your set. What is the hidden meaning there?
It's the only one that's clean, so that's why I'm wearing it. I mean, it was a free hat, so I was like, I don't know what it means or who made it, but
well, I think you get it with the Noki at the place by Steve's house. It comes. That's why it's $30.
And the reason that they are having people dine outside is that there's no key.
I get it.
Thank you so much. I'm a little nervous because the Punisher is here, and I'm trying my best to get puns going. And
Sorry, Jill, I also got it, and that did not laugh. So
I did not get it. I didn't get it. So there you go.
Because
By
there's
the
no
way,
key to get inside the restaurant. You get it? Okay.
Got it.
I actually
Okay.
think that Caleb got his hat. It was a typo. Mike Baldwin tried to create a line of pasta that said pasta, and they fucked it up with the hat.
Ah.
Well, don't send that hat over to Queen Rachel's house, otherwise you'll end up dead. Just so you know,
Ooh.
that's her preferred method is poisoning people through pasta.
Yeah, that's her thing.
I
like
actually
Caleb,
think that.
though.
I think that's Caleb supporting Rachel. I think that's Caleb on Team Rachel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ooh, team pasta. Oh,
So
I'll
he's
go
not
with that.
anti-pasta?
Oh.
damn it! Wow! No, don't be sorry, man. You're fucking
It's
killing
so
it.
bad. It's so lame.
No,
It's so
hey,
bad.
hey, the apocalypse came with puns for some reason. The apocalypse equals puns. I don't know what happened, but it's a punny world now. Here we go.
Also,
Okay.
by the way, Jill,
All right.
now I know why you moved to Memphis. You're trying to become a sniper from long distance. Holy
There you go.
All right, Rach, catch us up.
All right, so we had Cindy Wood tip Caleb $10 and said great set. And
Oh
then
yeah.
Matthew Plummer $5 and said, Caleb, you make me even more glad that I didn't grow up in Georgia. Hilarious set, unlike 28 seconds ago.
What happened 28 seconds
I
ago?
have no idea.
We also don't know when that tip came in. So, Taylor, rewind it. Rewind it.
Playback.
Play it back. Yeah, come on. Play.
Tape deck's broken. Sorry.
I mean, if he's talking about antipasta, that's the joke of the day. So that can't be that.
Oh,
He's talking about.
it was the no key. I'm sure. of it.
No key.
No key. I get it. Sounds like no key. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, I just got it. I just fucking got it right now.
Oh my God.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I missed it. My bad, Ben. That's a solid joke, Ben. I just didn't
Thank
get
you.
it because my
Thank
bad.
you very much. Thank you very much. The Punisher has just lost his mind, by the way. He's lost his fucking mind.
Oh my God.
Is that Bilbo Baggins' house? Is that what that is?
All I'm saying is the wonderful Wizard of Haha still got it. You know what I mean?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep. You better believe it.
By the way, yeah, Caleb, the show's evolved a bit since you last year. You know,
Evolved?
I pronounced that wrong. Devolved.
It's now anti-pasta. All right, Rachel, catch
Oh
us up.
boy.
All right. There were a couple generals. There was Z Bunster tipped the show $5 and said, Steve for president. Steve would abuse Putin into the Stone Age.
I would last 2 days before they somehow poisoned me.
By the way,
Rachel,
I'm not.
I need you on my team.
Should.
I am not anti-pasta, by the way, but I am anti-poison pasta. You hear that, Queen?
We also had Steve Grork tipped the show one more buck and then retracted his message, so I have no idea what he sent.
Oh.
He just wanted to say his name again. He just wanted to say his name. Say my name. Are we caught up?
We're caught up.
All right, let's get to our next comic. We're very excited. Woo! 2 for 2 already. Setting the stage here. She was on Laughs on Fox. Give it from Jill Maragos, everybody. Woo!
I'm here, you guys. First of all, I want to say that it's a little bit crazy that you guys are doing like a whole diet thing because my husband and I started one like 4 months ago. He has lost 30 pounds, which I think is amazing. I have not lost no pounds. Like not, I've misplaced a couple. Like I used to have a pound that I kept in my bra in case I got pulled over, and now it's not there anymore. It's like it's in my back pocket with my cell phone and my self-esteem, so it's not going great for me. It wasn't for any real purpose. I hit a milestone birthday, and I was starting to feel tired and achy all the time. So we started to work out, and now I feel tired and achy all the time. And it's awful. I don't think we're as quarantined as you guys are in California. We're allowed to go out, and I did go to a doctor because I needed to get my annual visit, and he suggested that I get vaginal rejuvenation. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're a shitty eye doctor. Doing a lot of Zoom like this. I spent a lot of time on Zoom with my cousin. She's annoying. She's a vegan, which is fine. I don't mind that she's a vegan, but she's just like hardcore. You know, like she won't watch movies with Kevin Bacon. It's a little bit too much. And she has this thing where like she puts like the sexiest pictures up on Facebook, and then she's all single, and she complains that like guys message her, and I'm like, you're sending a message, like you're putting out a feel like if my husband came home and found me completely naked in bed, he knows what I want him to do. Remodel the kitchen. Right? So that works. Yes. So I am a married person. I've been married for a long time, and I love it. I do. I still find it incredibly sexy. It's just, I found that after about 5 years of marriage, sex kind of became like Wendy's chili. You know, it's like really consistent. It's very good. It's just sometimes you find a finger where you're not expecting it. It's a little tricky. And I do love, like I said, I love my husband. He's a great guy. The last guy I dated, he was awful. He was a complete narcissist. He was cheating on me all the time. Like one night I ran into him out at a bar with another girl, and then the next night I ran into him out in the street with my car. Look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you get run over by my car. I think that's how it works, right? And that guy. He was, I'm going to tell you guys this, he was weird, like he was so good looking that he didn't feel like he needed to try at all, like in the bedroom, like he would just, he's the guy who got like completely naked and just swung his dick back and forth, like this move, or it's like, I'm sorry, is it a cat toy? Am I supposed to be like, this is fantastic? So stupid. And then, here's what I took away from this, and I believe this seriously, that like a guy who's a 10 out of 10, like they're like a restaurant in a tourist area. You know what I mean? Like they don't care if you come back tomorrow. There's going to be a bus full of Swedish tourists. They're going to be hot. They're going to be thirsty. That guy's going to be fine. Okay. But a guy who's like a 1 out of 10, like that, like they're like that dirty Mexican restaurant where you're like, I might shit my pants tomorrow, but you won't care. Okay. It'll be that good. No, you won't. It's like not much to look at, you know, but holy guacamole, they're going to poke you in your holy. Okay. It's good. Should do it just once. Give that Mexican restaurant a shot. I'm telling you. So yes. I have been married for a while, and we met in person, but not online. But I respect the online stuff. I have a friend who does a lot of it, and he was really excited because, got the light, thank you. He was really excited because he got a message from a girl, and he's like, oh, she's hot and nerdy. I'm like, what makes her like nerdy? And the text she sent him said, I want to be the rhombus to your triangle. What is that? That's not even. I went to school for engineering. I didn't get laid for being a nerd. I got the nickname Jill Nye the Science Guy. So fuck that shit. I'm sorry. I just feel like a real nerd would have been a little bit playful and like a real nerd would have been like, "Hey, you're super hot, and I would love to give your logarithm." How about a little fraction action? You can be on top and be the numerator, and I will denominate the shit out of you. Or let's do some long division. I'll be the 100, you could be the 2, you can go into me 50 times. All right, that's my time. I appreciate you guys letting me do comedy from my house. I'm all shiny.
Jill Maragos, everybody. Jill Maragos.
Thank you.
Couple of things, Jill. Bowers used to say that sex when you're married is like Wendy's chili, and that if that was true for Bowers, he'd still be married.
Also, if that was how math was taught to me, I'd be much better at math.
I was rhombus. Would he wear it like a hat? Like, what are they talking about?
I don't know what that is literally what she sent to him, and it makes no sense. And she got credit for being a nerd. That drives me nuts. He's like, oh, she's hot. I'm like, why? Because she's wearing glasses, and she said rhombus. No. I just feel like
I don't know what a rhombus is. Does that make me not? I don't. Like I was like, oh, she's smart.
Picture a square that's been pushed over a little bit, just leaning like against the wall. Well, that's what a rhombus is.
Yeah, picture a square and a pushover. You know, like me in high school.
was gonna say
Well, I'm
that.
saying, Jill, you had me with fuck ugly guys because they care more about you, but then you lost me on the 50 times in and out. That seems like a lot.
I'm sorry. Yes. Well, you can make up your own proportion. Be like, I'll be the 6, you could be the 2. You can go into me 3 times. We'll get this over with.
Actually, I will say, Jill, the one part of your set I didn't like is about the thing about how hot guys don't try. I disagree. But the
You fuck a lot of hot guys, do you, Steve?
so the Steven Tabor actually.
This is the look on Stephen Tabor's face when Steve says, "You want to go again?"
Got quite the speech. Rachel, what do we got coming in?
Oh my god. All right. We have Tam tipped $5 and said, Jill, never having Wendy's chili again, but I did love the joke.
Oh, thank you.
Technics to Canadian in Jill's pocket with her cell phone and self-esteem. Dana $5 and said, Jill, Wendy's chili better than cat toys?
I'm gonna go with yes. And I don't even eat meat. So
Renee Hutchison $10 to Jill Nye for the actual nerdy puns.
thank you.
Nice.
Tam tipped $2 more and said, Jill, I tipped too soon. The math jokes were so acute.
Oh.
Some people don't get them because they're obtuse.
Oh.
These are all math terms you guys are using? These are all math terms?
Yeah. Just angling for some more tips.
All right.
What's that?
We're caught up for right now.
Okay, cool. Well, do you want to play the game?
Could do.
We can play the game, but before we do, I want to tell a quick story about Jill being awesome. So Jill and I met on the set of Laughs. She was one of the comedians on the show, and I was hosting and producing. And because Fox decided to make the show non-union, we ran into some problems with SAG-AFTRA, and they punished us instead of Fox, which was total bullshit. And they had issued some fines for some of us. And I called Jill, since I was a producer, and I called Jill, and I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry that you have to go through this. And Jill's response was basically like, fuck them, I don't care. Thanks for having me on the show. And I very much appreciate that, and I remember that. So thank you, Jill. Just want to say that to everybody.
You were great to me, and I still appreciate. I still use the credit all the time, and they can just suck my dick because it was ridiculous. They took the $100 back. I'm like, you can have it, you bastards. You didn't get me any work or anything. So thank you.
Yeah, it was a very weird process, by the way, because the head of SAG-AFTRA is Gabriela Carteras, who was Andrea Zuckerman on 90210. Like, she is the head of it, and it was really weird because when I went in for like the disciplinary meeting, she was on speakerphone, and like she was very sympathetic toward me and was very nice, and I really wanted to just be like, I always liked Andrea. I always liked her. She didn't get her due. Thank you very much, Andrea Zuckerman from 90210. It was a really fucking surreal thing. It was very.
Yeah. Well, also another former president of SAG was Ronald Reagan, so that means Andrea Zuckerman will be president one day. And I like it. I like that a lot. Could be our first woman president. Andrea, the inauguration will be at the Peach Pit. It'll be fucking great.
She can do anything. She was in high school when she was 38. You know, she can do anything.
She probably knows what a rhombus is, so that's good.
She had to take the rhombus to school both ways. Okay, I'll stop. All right.
Yeah. Damn it, I got on the wrong bus.
This one's all slanty and shit.
Somebody pushed on this bus. Are we being saved by a superhero?
All right, let's play the game.
We had another tip come in.
Okay.
So it was Matthew Plummer $5 and said, Jill, hilarious, but I think you want to keep your Mexican restaurants at least 3. I tried a 1 in Juarez years ago and barely made it out alive.
Oh, jeez. Good tip.
Yeah. Fuck 5s is what we're saying. Don't fuck. Don't fuck 10s, but fuck a 5. A 5's
All right.
for you.
Okay.
Bowers, what about a 2 and a 3 at once?
Ooh, Matt.
It's getting a little Pythagorean in here.
No, I'm not sure. I don't turn things down, so I guess, yeah, I'm in. But who am I to say no to anybody? So, yeah, I guess let's do it. I'm not going to try to be that guy.
It reminds me of that joke from my favorite George Carlin album that as a kid, it was the only joke I didn't understand what it meant until many years later.
One.
Here he goes, I never fucked a 10, but one night I got real drunk and fucked 5 2s.
Rachel, let's do the
Frankly,
game.
All right, let's do the game. So,
All right, baby
the
a
game
movie.
today is Baby a Movie. I'm going to read a few unpaid entries first, and then we'll go to our live audience. So I really liked Raz's Texas Diaper Massacre.
That's good.
Nice.
I liked Special Ed's 28 Babies Later. And then Marissa Francis, Pocahontas.
By the way, 28 babies later, you get a reality show.
Ooh.
Okay, and so comics, these are the ones we're going to start to vote on, starting with our live audience and then going through the rest of the chats. So let's start with Brian Slivka.
All right, so I have 3 of them. The first one is Guess Who's Coming to Daycare? The second one is the Newborn Ultimatum.
That's a good one.
And third, I have Fetal Juice.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus. That's good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cam Brown.
Also, nice shirt, Tam. I appreciate that.
If you're on a diet, Tam, you gotta drink what you gotta drink.
Rachel, I have some karma. My AC's out. I know I kind of poked fun at you before about it.
Mhm.
So I have Desperately Seeking Sitters. Cry hard, cry harder.
Cry hard with a vengeance.
Cry hard with vengeance. Yeah, I was like, crying, whining, tantrum toddlers. And Indiana Jones and the Pamper of Doom.
Nice.
I like it.
Let's go to the never on mute Chris LaBelle.
All right. So I wasn't as creative. So I have The Lost Baby of Jurassic Park. And Chitty Chitty Bang Baby.
Oh no.
Don't either, guys.
You gotta say it out loud to yourself before I say it out loud to us. Okay.
We can hear you now. I know you used to be able to say 2 or 3 and we couldn't hear you, but now we can hear you the whole time. So don't say the first couple.
I feel like somebody should
Sometimes
just throw out the copper tone.
Did you just say shitty shitty bang baby? Like that's not a cool thing to say.
Ooh.
I liked it better when you thought we couldn't hear you, to be honest with you. A little better.
Chris, I thought it
We're
was
giving you a
funny.
hard time.
Keep
We're
going.
giving you a hard time, man. Oh, and I like your notepad, Chris. I like your notepad. That's very cool.
I thought it was funny. Keep going. What do you got?
The last one I had is $1 Million. Never mind. I'm good. I'm done.
Oh my God, I can
I
only
love that you all
imagine.
primed the sympathy laugh for me because you guys felt bad for roasting a little too hard. That was
Oh, I genuinely thought it was funny, but I'm a dark motherfucker, so
And that's coming from the lightest skinned motherfucker in the world.
that's why my jokes are so dark. I'm just trying to be average.
Yeah, it's like when a blind guy can hear good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to M.
I have 4. There's 16 bottles.
Nice.
Nice.
And again, this is babies, so I'm not going to fall into the Chris trap, but she's all wet. The 3 a.m., 4:15, 3:57, 6:07 Breakfast Club, and the Fantastic Fours.
Nice.
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 By the way, if you guys are gonna make fun of that one that Chris did, I should cross off like 4 of mine.
I don't think I was just kidding. I'm not that mad at him. It's fine. I was joking with him. He just. By the way, he gets made fun of very well. Chris takes a joke pretty well. He laughs in the right way. It makes me happy. So he's not like mad about it. He takes a joke like Ben does, which is nice.
Yeah, he actually just private messaged me and said he's very upset.
Yeah, I can see that in his face. Yeah.
Let's go to Jeremy Day, Punisher.
Oh shit.
I've only got 3. The story of Fetus.
Nice.
Ultrasound of music. And that thing you doula.
What was the last one?
The thing you doula. Do you know what a doula is?
No.
It's like a person who helps
Like a nanny.
to give birth.
Oh yeah. It's a wet nurse.
A midwife.
Midwife.
Got it. Say that one more time now.
That thing you doula.
Damn, that is good.
I thought you were saying that thing you do love. Like, I hate my wife, but I guess I love this thing.
Yep.
That's why I laughed. I was
that?
like, that's pretty good.
Oh my god. Let's go to Jess.
Rachel, why did you make me go after Jeremy? That's so not nice of you. I don't know what I did, but I only have 2. Okay, I went horror film. So Rosemary's Baby doesn't need to be changed at all. And then, you know the horror movie Stranger in the House?
Mm-hmm.
What's that smell in my house?
Good.
Nice.
Leedy.
Awesome. Oh no, I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
I can hear you. There you go.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I have Fight Crib.
First rule about Fight Crib is you can't talk yet.
Now she is frozen.
She's frozen perfectly.
What a great picture to be frozen on, though.
Right?
Oh,
Joke
I think
for internet.
I think it's cool she picked up a Pepsi sponsorship. That's nice. She got sponsored before we did.
all right. We can get back to her. Does anybody else? Did we miss anybody in the front row? I don't think
Hello?
so.
Is anyone there?
Hey, there you go. Now you're back.
So I have Cry Hard,
Nice.
Black Pampers, The Good, the Bad, and the Poopy. And my last one is Poop Fiction.
Nice.
Okay, Frank, did you have any?
No.
Okay, perfect. All right, so these are the rest of the entries. So we had Jonathan S. Drool Runnings.
Nice.
Alexandria Baxter. Robin Hood, Men in Diapers. Randy Longmire, Journey to the Center of the Birth Canal.
Oh, God.
Pfeiffer, Howard the Duckling.
That's cute.
Amina Sala, Tit Tea for Two. Joe Robbins, No Country for Baby Boys. Mario Miser, a couple of old ones. He had 2. So Casablanca.
Casablanca's cute.
And then he had Gone with the Diaper.
Nice.
Gus Walsh, Dada Land. Renee Hutchison, in collaboration with Raz. 40-Year-Old Baby, the Ben Glebe story.
Fuck? The fuck does that mean? You guys hear that? This is bullshit. I feel like they don't understand us. It's kind of the main thing. I agree. I agree too, man. I completely think I was uncalled for. Thank you. Me too. Fucking bullshit.
I think they meant the baby filter, Ben.
Very well done.
All right. Hot Diggity Laura. Dead Baby by Dawn. Evil Dead, which was an Evil Dead. Just hope no one gets upset. This is what most parents feel when the baby cries all night long.
Holy fuck.
It was a funny joke till you put it in context where you actually want to kill a baby.
Jonathan S. Planes, Trains, and Baby Mobiles.
Baby mobiles. It
Mobiles.
rhymes with the. Planes, trains, and mobile babies, everybody. Babies on the move.
Oh my God.
Are you tired of your baby not having a cell phone? Here at Baby Mobile, we make sure your baby has a phone starting at birth.
It only has one button, but then again, chew on it. But other than that,
Your baby gets a social security number, a birth certificate, and a cell phone number. Here at Baby Mobile, we think it's never too early.
Isn't that store called Teeth Mobile?
Yes.
All right. We also had Ron Gould, The Abortion, starring Crib Matt Damon. And then Amanasala, Jane Got Your Nose? Amanasala, Two If by the C section.
Then you have twins. You kind of got to, all right.
Amanasala, Dante's Peekaboo.
A lot of these are really fucking good.
Alexandra Baxter, Enter the Diaper. Then we had Cassie Schwartz, Throw the Screaming Baby from the Train.
Can I just say for a moment, some of y'all should not be parents.
that is true.
I feel like just because I have props doesn't mean I can't be a parent, and I feel like I could grow into it.
But you have to have sex to have a baby, Ben.
Is that Carmel?
Did you hear that, Carmel? That's actually the first time that I don't want Carmel to hear that. Take that back. Never mind, Carmel. Nothing's been said.
We also had, who else was next? Alter, The Whiners Strike Back. And then, yep, that's it.
All right. Wow, that was some really good ones on that one. Holy shit, I liked a bunch. I really like Dante's Peekaboo. I like Casablanca. Ultrasound of Music. Fight, Crib, Blank Pampers. But I gotta go with Fetal Juice. That's just the funniest thing I've ever heard. Fetal Juice is my vote. Jill, what's your vote?
I like them all. I like the same one that you did, though. I'm going to go with Fetal Juice. I had a couple to add, but I don't think they're as good.
Well, we'll do this in just a second once we vote. But yeah, but keep them. There we go.
Okay.
We want to hear
All right, cool. Yes.
Caleb, what's yours?
I'm going Casablanca because I didn't want to like it and it still made me laugh. I thought that's the sign of a good pun. It's still getting me. I'm gonna laugh about that in the middle of the night. I don't know
Caleb
why.
regrets laughing about that today and someday for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Frankly, Caleb, we don't give a damn. All right, Rachel.
It's gone with the way. All right.
I
That's
love
the joke I was making. I do the wrong movie quotes, remember? You're the captain now, dog? Anyway.
Right. Sorry, my apologies.
How dare you, Steve, correct Bowers for getting a movie quote wrong?
Rachel, what's your vote?
All right. I loved Casablanca, The Ultrasound of Music, but I'm going to give it to Fetal Juice.
Oh, shit.
All right, Ben.
I loved Fetal Juice, but I can't vote for it because I just feel as though probably Republicans are going to take that as evidence that a fetus is a baby and then are going to rule out abortions because on a technicality based on the game entry, so I can't vote for that. But I
Can you
did
imagine if one of the Supreme Court justices fucking quoted SDSC in their fucking opinion?
I could 100% see Clarence Thomas doing that. I also loved Slivka's two others, Guess Who's Coming to Daycare and The Newborn Ultimatum. I also loved Tam's Desperately Seeking Sitters. Very good. Black Pampers and Casablanca was great, but my vote goes to Two If by C-Section. Lady.
Nice.
Or no, it wasn't Lady. I don't know who that was. It was great. I'm on a solid maybe.
And then, I mean, who I vote for, it doesn't matter because Fetal Juice is too far ahead, but that is also my vote. Fetal Juice is so fucking funny. It's
job,
so
Brian.
gross.
Nice job. So, Jill, you said you had a couple?
I did. They're not great. I had Lord of the Teething Ring. How to Lose a Baby in 10 Days. And this one's real dark, you guys. I don't know. I had a Schindler's Baby Shower Registry.
Oh.
I told you they weren't good. I'm ashamed. I'm a little ashamed.
No, Jill, you just haven't been on the show before. Those were perfect.
Those are perfect. You killed it. No, that's great. Kayla, you got in
there.
I got a couple. I got for a few dollars more, we could have killed this baby. And then I have Up in Heaven When They Die Because They Are Babies and Free of Sin.
Okay, well, I don't have any. Rachel, you got any?
I do. I've got like 11, but I can.
Oh shit, she got
whittle
11.
I got 11 also. Ben,
I've got 22.
Can you whittle it down to 11?
What's that?
Right, we all have 11. Let's do this.
It'll be hard for me, but I will try.
All right. You want me to start it off?
Yeah.
The Rocking Cradle Picture Show.
Nice. I have Weekend at Spermies.
I've got Some Like It Mashed Up with Syrup all over it.
West Side Bedtime Story.
Nice. Spinal Nap.
3 Babies and a Little Baby.
The Diaper Artist.
Episode 4, A New Brother, but that doesn't mean we love you any less.
I've got Jurassic Park.
127 hours of sleepless nights.
Much Younger Sister Act.
I've got that many.
The Devil Wears Diapers.
Boys fucking everywhere story.
Oh my god.
This one's 300, so it's gonna take a minute.
Nice setup. Nicely done.
When Harry babysat Sally.
Star Wars, The Force Awakens every 20 minutes.
When Howie Met Sally.
Who breastfed Roger Rabbit?
Frozen eggs.
The Lord of the Babies, the Donald Trump story.
The Crib in the Woods.
Starring Will Ferrell, Anchor Baby.
Almost famous because I'm 2 and already have 900,000 followers on TikTok.
Wayne's Wah, Tantrum Time, excellent.
Spider-Man Pajamas.
The sound of Baby Shark, because apparently that's all music is now.
All right, it's my last one. Fetus, Shades of Grey.
Here's my last one. Don't tell mom the baby's dead.
That was mine.
My God.
I told you I thought about crossing some off.
Babies or entries?
Can I just do a quick little run? Can I just do a quick little run here at the end?
Yeah, do a quick run.
Okay, thank you. I would like to enter Thelma and Louise, that movie starring who my mom said was my two aunts, and they did that thing with the car at the end because I was bad. And then I've got Gone with the Wind, of course, because just 5 seconds ago I gave you that $11 balloon you've been crying about for an hour. And then I've got Blazing Shadows, Avatar, Saving Private Ryan, The Matrix, Fight Club, Singing in the Rain, The Silence of the Lambs, and There Will Be Blood.
Oh my God.
My favorite part of this bit is Ben thinks babies can talk.
Believe me, I was talking at 9 months, brother.
I do believe you.
My mom, no joke, said I was speaking in full paragraphs at 9 months.
Wait, did you just say at or for?
Ben's first words were "sorry to interrupt," but is Leedy back? I know she keeps popping in and out. We're trying to get her. Is Leedy back here? It's time for Leedy if she's here. Leedy, you here?
Can you see me at all?
I can.
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'll try to show them. There is just add whiteness.
Instant whiteness, just add fast. Love it.
It's instant whiteness. We aren't all skinny. We can't all brag about our big dicks.
I framed that one.
Here's Steve sneaking in and stealing the Stephen Tabor book.
Tabor's gonna tabe, you know?
Here is Jill naked in the bed saying, "Hey babe, can we remodel the kitchen?" And it's censored. President Hofstadter, you're a dick. Thank you.
Now I don't need to write my inauguration speech. Thanks, Liz.
There's whatever word Ben tried to say. Puntirance? I'm not clear on what you're trying to say. Here's the one I didn't end up watercoloring, but it's Steve being on a ladder just at a frame, and it says consensual pose. Here's fuck you and your love.
That's the most Steve picture of all time. How's that? That needs to be a T-shirt all day. God,
Well,
damn,
no, that's Steve's next album and album cover. That is taken care of.
Now I have 2 options for inauguration speeches. This is incredible.
And then the last one I have is the Copper Tone Girl, but she's wearing SDSC merch and she's about to mace the pedophile dog.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
By the way-
Glad my internet allowed this.
Leedy, that second, that fuck you and your love, that's actually, if I do become president, that's what I say directly after I pardon the turkey on Thanksgiving.
It looks exactly as angry as I looked in that drawing Leedy did when it said, "You hear that, Carmel?" Both really captured our frustrated essences.
So good.
Maybe you guys are just easy to draw angry. I don't know.
Never seen an angry picture of me, have you? I don't get angry except those 3 times on the show. All right. Hey, we did it, everybody. It's time to get out of here. Jill, where can we find you at in the world? Where do we find you at?
Everything's at Jill Maragos, just all one word. JILLMARAGOS as in Sam. And come find me. I'll follow you back. I appreciate it. I had fun,
Awesome.
you guys. Thanks for having me.
You were great. We'll see you next time. You fit in perfectly right away, which we appreciate. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next
Thank you.
time. Caleb, where do we find you, buddy?
Hey, you can find me at Dumb Caleb on Twitter and just at Caleb Synan on Instagram. And holler at me. I will not follow you back. I don't do that shit. So.
Was there
Fuck you and your love. my new
my
new catchphrase.
Was there a Dumb Caleb on Instagram already?
No, I used to be Caleb Synan on Twitter too, but I got banned for impersonating Joe Biden. So I had to come up with a new handle.
You know what? That was gonna be my guess.
Yeah, it was rough. It was the most fun I've ever had on Twitter, but it was against the law. So
makes me wonder what BT did on Instagram. It's BT did on Instagram to lose his handle, but whatever. All right, Caleb, we'll see you next time. Love you, buddy. We'll see you
Love
next
you guys.
time.
Later, man.
As always, you can find. As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. We dropped a new Dockheads today about what's wrong with Diane, that lady that killed the people on the turnpike in New Jersey or New York, wherever. Anyway, good show, Dockheads. Check it out, that podcast. Ben.
First of all, I just printed the best moment from today's show. There it is. I have a show this coming Sunday at Nowhere Comedy Club. It's another You're the Game show. It's growing. It's a blast. You can win cash and prizes and be crowned the smartest person on the internet. If you're any good at trivia or just want to come watch it, please get a ticket at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Awesome.
Rachel.
Rachel has one. Sorry, Rachel.
Yeah, same. So the next Comedy Juice show is at Nowhere Comedy Club on September 17th. You can get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. We've got Josh Wolf headlining.
Awesome. Steve.
I got my birthday show coming up in a couple days. It's on Friday night. I am hosting a showcase of some of my favorite comedians, including Chris Bowers. And now we can finally announce that Ben Glebe's on the show. What a surprise.
Oh, exciting. I can't wait. I just checked my schedule. I am available, so I will be there September 11th. Never forget, you guys.
All right. And also Elaine Boozler and Bassem Youssef and Ryan Niemiller, Brett Druck. I believe Daniel Muggleton's on the show as well. It's going to be an insane lineup and a very, very special guest that will be unannounced until showtime. So please pick up your tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Cool. All right. Well, we did it, guys. What a fun show we had here. This is awesome. I'm excited. Good luck on the people in the diet challenge. I think we're all going to get there, so everybody get to your spots. We'll do the check-in. If you send me a thing on Fridays of where you're at, you don't need to tell me your weight, just how much you've lost and where you're at. I'll put you in the spreadsheet thing. But anyway, you guys are awesome, and we will see you on tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Rachel, sorry.
Yeah, so a couple things to catch up on. So we had a couple late entries from Gary for the game. He said, Pink or Blue Floyd's The Wall? And then he had the day the earth stood stillbirth.
Oh, fuck.
God. Wow.
Well, I take mine back now.
And then we had Sean Ehrlich tip each comedian $5 and said, thank you for cheering me up when I'm not feeling well. So thanks, Sean. And then Lou Plays tipped the show.
He has a blue
$10.
headband on right now because he doesn't feel good. He has a blue headband.
Oh.
I'm assuming.
Is a blue headband? I don't know.
He's sad. Sad as blue.
He changes the colors of his headbands.
Depending on his mood. He's got a mood headband. That's a joke.
Hey, are you guys ready to start the show?
All right, last one. Lou Plays $10 to the show and said, love this show.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you much.
See you tomorrow, Rach. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I gotta say, this Stephen Tabor thing is fascinating because in order to reserve your spot on the boat, you just mail them money.
Like
literally,
cash?
they want you to mail them cash to a deposit box, to a PO box, and then you just mail them money and hope that they don't leave with it. Stephen Tabor, everybody.
This is why I don't usually want folklore in the hands of Steve Hofstetter, who likes to correct the record on shit. I find his approach to the seafaring ways to be very innovative, and it's cool that he even has a box. How do you even mail something to get into a box that's at sea? It's pretty incredible.
What's in the P.O. box? That's what we want to know.
You're damn right.
But also, if you guys want to support my presidential campaign, you can mail me $300 to a P.O. box. And see you guys later.
I love the idea of Steve reading children's books and then correcting them. Like, with Three Little Pigs, well, they couldn't talk. This is weird. And they wouldn't live in a house. They live outside.
New video series. Okay, go on.
No way they could blow down a house. I mean, they're pigs. They can barely blow. I don't even think they can blow. I don't even think they can put their lips.
Steve Hofstetter corrects children's books coming to YouTube within 3 days. See you there.
My God, and you can get the Steve 2020 presidential campaign mugs at sdscshow.com and our merch store. But still, for real, if those fucking sell more than my campaign mugs on the store, I will be so hurt by America and the world. So just keep that in mind. Buy Steve's, but then buy 2 of mine. Steve came back on for a second and then disappeared.
Well, I was going to tell them to buy more of mine, but then you kind of did by saying you didn't want them to.
Well, I just love so much your dedication to the campaign, and I believe in you, and I believe in all of you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Sorry for bringing the show to a fucking weird low there at the end. I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm sorry. It's this fucking diet. It's this. I'm drinking water. It's clearing out my comedy. I apologize.
Box.